The things that are available in the pass are available in the store. This is why this type of stuff goes on. Only show PC, PS4 or Xbox One footage. We understand there may be glitches in the footage, however, don't highlight them in your commentary. Alright folks, welcome to today's video. We're going to be discussing Halo Infinite, and 343 have shown their true colours. Basically proof if you didn't need any more. This game is a lovely product in terms of its gameplay. In terms of that, it's pretty much nailed down. It's had a very good launch, no crashes. There are a few bugs and issues like with the theatre mode that I'm sure they'll get fixed. But it's been pretty solid, right? And it's been completely let down by a predatory microtransaction system that frankly shouldn't be in gaming. It is, but we've seen examples of it done better. Even the predatory systems are done much better in other titles like a Warzone. It doesn't need to be that bad. This here is just a pure indication of the route that this game will take. And yes, it may get fixed, but this will happen throughout its lifespan time and time and time again as they fix it and then test the limits a little bit too much, and then we'll have to moan and pull back. Frankly, I don't know about you, but I'm not interested in another game where you have to spend your time fighting for that little bit of content that frankly should be in the game anyway. Okay, so what am I talking about? Well, there's a battle pass given away for free called Fractured Tenrai. This is good. So when you sign into Halo Infinite, you're going to click the event. Everything in here is free. It costs no money, and you can grind through it. Good stuff, right? When you actually dig into it and you look at it properly, it's really, really predatory. When we look at the things available in the battle pass, you have a piece of armor, some shoulders, some icons, a skin for a gun, etc. Now, these things that you're unlocking, these are locked to that gun themselves. So when you unlock this color blue, you can't apply it to anything else. It's just going on the battle rifle. The last piece is this sword that you're going to unlock, this swordsman's belt. Okay, again, most if not all of the battle pass are challenge swaps and XP grants that allows you to get through the battle pass quicker, and it allows you to swap your challenges. If the challenge swaps and XP tokens are the primary piece of content in the battle pass, then those things need to be worthwhile for the player to use, otherwise the unlock will feel bad. So what the developers are doing is they are solving problems for problems they are creating. That's what bad games do. So what they're doing is when you go to your battle pass, that you have random challenges that spawn that are awkward and annoying to do, and they're obviously going to make them more awkward and more annoying to do. So then you can press this button and you can swap the challenge. These can be purchased for money, so can XP boost to get you through the pass quicker. So they're artificially slowing you down and making it more and more awkward to complete the battle pass, so you'll give them money. Fractured Tenrai event ends in 5 days, and we have 30 levels to complete. And if you do all of the challenges in this pass, you're probably going to get to around this first piece of body armor, level 5, level 6. Then you're going to notice you're going to have to wait till January the 4th of 2022 to do any more challenges. And then you're going to have to wait till February 1st to the February the 7th. So it's going to be, by the time you can complete this battle pass, the end of February 2022. Well, the problem is you currently have a battle pass to work through as well, and this new one, but your challenges are not two separate challenges. No, you can't work on this battle pass whilst working on this battle pass. They take up the same slots, so you can't go ahead and do all of your challenge battle passes immediately. No, you have to wait for them to randomly appear. Now, I don't know how often they're gonna appear, but you've only got 5 days to do this, and if it doesn't keep appearing, then maybe they want you to purchase an extra slot so you have another chance of it appearing, or for you to purchase a reroll so it can appear. And wait, we haven't even got to the end of it yet. The things that are available in the pass are available in the store. So if you spend $40, $50 or whatever it is, you'll notice you can get a helmet. You can get a chest piece and some shoulder pieces, and technically they're slightly different, so they're not giving away exclusivity. They're not giving away your exclusivity because technically they are different, but they are so similar that they're basically selling you the pass. And you can now, if you don't want to wait till the end of February to get your swords, You can go ahead and purchase some swords now for 1,500 points, and arguably these swords look better because they actually show the full swords, right? And this is just like the Gears 5 system that we saw, but worse. But it really does remind me of TC, and TC helped make this game, and I don't know if they've had any impact and the higher-ups have discussed this or whatever it is, but in Gears 5, you weren't able to work on multiple totems at once, how you could unlock characters. You had to do one at a time. The challenges were so annoying that people swapped them, and it took a long time to get through the system, so they sold you boosts. This is exactly the same stuff. That's what they're doing. This isn't, hey, the battle pass is here, go and unlock it when you want. This is a timed thing that is going to force you to be online at these certain times. Because as we've spoke about, if you do the challenges this week, you're probably going to get to level 5. It's not like you can complete it in 1 week because you've got a load of time off, or you can get to level 20 and then week 2 you carry on. No, you're pretty much limited to how far you can reach in the first week and the second and the third, because they are pressurizing you and squeezing you to use those consumables, to use those boosts that they've put in the game because the system is so crap. And again, you've also got people on my channel messaging me saying, oh, I didn't realize the kits that you buy from the esports store are locked. Yeah, when you buy a kit like this, you can't take off the orange arm and put it on another thing. No, it's locked to that thing. It's not an accident. It's not like they just randomly put this in the game and were like, wow, players don't like it. Everybody reacted to the battle pass being poor, right? Everyone put out videos saying, look, the initial battle pass, not good enough. Now, they could have paused and said, let's fix this. We don't want this to continue. But instead, they released this event pass that is also messed up. And maybe they end up fixing it, but then they'll do it again and again. And throughout the lifespan, you're going to be fighting a system that is trying to squeeze every penny out of you. Rather than playing the game, enjoying it, and wanting to give some extra money to support the company, it's kind of like you have to give money to get anything. These are the same complaints I had about Gears 5. And people used to throw this thing at me saying, oh, you just salty, you're this, you're that. And they used to say this line to me. Well, the people that make the items in the shop aren't the people that make the gameplay, so stop moaning. Yeah, you are entirely right. You're entirely right in that thing. But hear me out. There aren't many maps in this game. The maps aren't that great. There aren't many modes in this game, right? Maybe if they prioritize their budget to hire more gameplay people, the campaign would have been out on time. More developers, the Forge mode would have been out on time. If they'd have hired more map designers and testers, we could have had more maps. Instead, the funds and their focus has gone all into this predatory shop, and that's my issue. That the main game is taking a backseat for these shitty systems. That's my problem with these games like Gears 5, like Halo, etc. It's not the fact that there is a shop in the game, it's the fact that the main game releases unfinished, that there is a lacking amount of base content for the launch, yet there's never any lacking content in the shop. You'll notice this shop will be changing every single day. You'll notice that. And remember here, this used to be a 500 slot. This is now a 700 slot. So you will notice that this shop will be always changing with content. They'll never run out of content for this, but they won't be bringing out maps and modes and all of this stuff. Why? Because the focus, their money is going into this. That's the way it is. So yeah, I'm enjoying my time playing Halo Infinite as a game. I wish there was more game modes, more maps, more customizations. But we're dealing with this shop. But wait, we have one final piece of information to bring you. This is why this type of stuff goes on. Watch this. Here is a contract from EA showcasing just exactly how this kind of stuff happens. If you didn't believe me, and when I say there are certain content creators that are quiet to get benefits, if you weren't aware and you thought people were just saying the word shill to say it, no, it's true. There are people in Gears 5 that never critiqued, and they got, say, controllers, Xboxes, free processors. There are people in Battlefield 4 that got huge amounts of exclusivity given to them early for their quiet approach on critique, and this is kind of the stuff that goes on. So here are some games, some examples of people. This person reached 5 million views. They were paid $10 per 1,000 views for the FIFA 14 launch. Madden 25, Madden 25 Battlefield Fall teaser, right? So these are some things of they're tracking the people that they're hiring and how many views they get and how much they want to spend for their influence. An example, stuff like this for the Battlefield 4 launch. Now, I want you to showcase you bringing down the base, triggering a shipwreck, flooding the streets, and a blackout. Do not make a video that focuses on the bugs and glitches in the game. The title must contain Battlefield launch, and you must link to the product. Failure to comply with any of these will result in your video being pulled. You can do 3 videos on it. You'll get $10 per 1,000 views, and this is how you can do it. And the current views, it says, are 19 million. So you can imagine how much money they're giving out for this. And again, let's have a look at a different one. Need for Speed Rivals. Only show PC, PS4 or Xbox One footage. We understand there may be glitches in the footage. However, don't highlight them in your commentary. Don't showcase any other games. Please respect car brands when talking about specific cars, aka don't say this car is shit or the McLaren in this game is shit. Please include Need for Speed in the title. Please link to our product. Demonstrate that you get a heat level 8. Roll with a group of cops and have some fun. Here is an example footage for your inspiration, aka copy this please and we'll give you money. So this kind of stuff is not called out by the shills of the world, and this is why this kind of stuff eventually, as a knock-on effect, is allowed and it's accepted. And people always say, I just can never find somebody that does honest critique, or I can never find anyone that talks about this stuff. The issue is someone like me or a bigger channel, because I'm a tiny channel, they get squashed by the algorithm because the companies obviously don't want to promote these kind of things. And people genuinely, when they tune in, they just have a go. Like when people tune into my videos, they think, oh, this guy's been negative. Is this, is that? He doesn't like the game. I don't want to subscribe to some guy that's bashing Halo Infinite when I love Halo Infinite. So you get squashed by the algorithm. So I need people that respect the fact that I continually put out truthful information, to like, comment, and share and subscribe to grow the channel. I cannot be bought, mate. You know, that's a rare trait. The only person that can buy me, mate, is something I want to buy into, right? That's the difference. So, you know, we need the community that trip across these videos to like and share to get them going, because there are too many shills, man, like in the Battlefield scene and everything. And this is why this is allowed to go on, because there will be people that have huge Halo channels just churning out fun content. Now, I understand it's not everybody's duty and job to critique the game, but you do have a duty of care for your audience to say, hey, listen, I don't think this is acceptable. You should wait. The best one that I've seen so far, just to wrap this up, is, remember how in the Battle Pass, if you did all of your weekly challenges, you would unlock a visor. I don't know if you remember this, but if you click here, how do we do this? We go to challenges. You would unlock up here a visor. Somebody spent basically a week doing all the challenges to get their weekly visor, and they gave the visor away for free yesterday because they messed up and had to reset people's challenges. So, yeah. They don't respect your time, your money, or anything. Where have we heard that before, folks? It's almost like I'm repeating myself.